Good evening, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Thank you all for tuning in. So, about a week ago, I posted a video reacting to Ultimate Classic Rock, ranking the 45 Sammy Hagar era Van Halen songs. And then I posted my own list, ranking the songs for myself from my least favorite to my favorite. Well, I just saw the other day that they published a list of the 75 David Lee Roth era Van Halen songs, all ranked. So, this video, I'm going to react to Ultimate Classic Rocks list. I have not looked at this list yet. I'm going to do this in real time. And then I've also made my own list, which I'll post in another video, which I was actually already working on. I decided to do that after the Hagar one. So I actually had started that list before I even saw this Ultimate Classic Rock post this list here. So I'm going to do that in another video. So to keep this from being too long of a video, I think I'll do what I did last time. I'll probably do like 75 to 61 real quick, and then throw some comments in there, and then like kind of do them in increments of 10. So my prediction for this list here, my guess is that they'll probably get a lot of the, I hate to say filler tracks, but they'll kind of, they'll probably put a lot of the filler tracks toward the bottom, like your 1984s and your Toras and Happy Trails and probably a number of songs from Different Kind of Truth, I think, will probably be toward the bottom. And at the top, I mean, there's so many classic Roth era songs that, I mean, it could be Running with the Devil, it could be Eruption, it could be Ain't Talking About Love, Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher. Maybe they'll surprise us and throw Unchained at the top. I don't know. So we'll see when we get there. There's really no wrong answer when it comes to Roth. I like every Roth era song from Van Halen. So let's see. At the bottom, 1970 or in 75 we have 1984. 74 we have Tora Tora. 73 Intruder. 72 Little Guitar's Intro. 71 Honey Baby Sweetie Doll. 70 Trouble with Never. 69 Bullethead. 68 Chinatown. 67 As Is. 66 Tattoo. 65 Beats Workin'. 64 Blood and Fire. 63 Me Wise Magic. 62 Happy Trails. And 61 Stay Frosty. There's not a lot of surprises there. I kind of figured a lot of those, like Tora Tora and Happy Trails and that kind of stuff would be toward the bottom. Also, a lot of the Different Kind of Truth songs that would be toward the bottom, I figured, plus Me Wise Magic. So nothing really surprises me, and honestly, that's not going to be too terribly different to my list. So, spoiler alert: the one thing, well, I'll say that there's one song in this bottom group here that's actually in my top 20. Other than that, we're not too far off. So let's go to the next group of 10 from 60 to 51. 60, You and Your Blues. 59, Big Bad Bill, Sweet William Now. 58, Sunday Afternoon in the Park. 57, Spanish Fly. 56, Big River. 55, Dancing in the Streets. 54, She's the Woman. 53, Can't Get the Stuff No More. 52, In a Simple Rhyme. Wow, that surprises me. 51, Could This Be Magic? Alright, I love Could This Be Magic, but I'm surprised In a Simple Rhyme is this low. I mean, it wasn't really like a big radio hit or anything, but that's a big time fan favorite and such a melodic, like, should have been a riff or should have been a hit kind of a song. Wow, I'm surprised it was that low. And below Could This Be Magic, I wouldn't have expected that. But we're starting to get into the territory of awesome stuff. I mean, I don't know, this is hard to put some of these songs in the 50s, but they got to go somewhere. So, moving on to the next chunk. 50, Out of Space. 49, Oh Pretty Woman. 48, Where Have All the Good Times Gone? 47, Women in Love. 46, The Full Bug. 45, You're No Good. 44, One Foot Out the Door. 43, Cathedral. 42, Out of Love Again. and 41, Hang 'Em High. They feel the need to put Diver Down pretty far down the list, but I think they're really underrating some of Diver Down's original tracks, having Hang 'Em High and The Full Bug I think was down here too. Yeah, The Full Bug, Where Have All the Good Times Gone. I think those are some awesome songs. I mean, again, they got to go somewhere because there's really no wrong answer because these are all great, but it just feels like they're getting Diver Down out of the way here. I'm kind of surprised One Foot Out the Door actually made it this high. And I'm also actually kind of surprised Cathedral made it this high. I didn't think they would put it that high, but I'm kind of happy because I love Cathedral. So Out of Love Again, I was kind of surprised was this low as well. All right, coming up, we have number 40, House of Pain, 39, Take Your Whiskey Home, 38, So This Is Love, 37, Secrets, 36, Girl Gone Bad, 35, Sinner Swing, 34, Little Dreamer, 33, Fools, 32, Lost Control, and 31, Dirty Movies. I don't really have a whole lot to say there. I always thought that Little Dreamer was kind of an underrated track, so I guess I'm kind of surprised it didn't make it this high. I would have figured that would have probably been like the first. Was that the first song off of VH1 to get crossed off the list? Or was there one before this? I don't know. I can't remember. Either way, I'm kind of glad that it's up this high. I kind of thought maybe it would have been a little lower for them. Kind of surprised Take Your Whiskey Home. I would have thought they would have snuck that one up a little higher. That's usually a pretty big fan favorite. Secrets, I'm glad it's kind of getting a little respect. Sinner Swing is awesome. I always thought it was a little underrated. Fools, Well, I'm probably most surprised that Loss of Control is so high, and that's kind of cool. I mean, I love Loss of Control, but I would have figured that would have been one of the lower songs. So now we're getting into the top 30. 30 is Push Comes to Shove. 29 is Beautiful Girls. 28, Light Up the Sky. 27, Bottoms Up. 26, You Really Got Me. 25, Little Guitars. 24, Hear About It Later. 23, Top Jimmy. 22, I'll Wait. And 21, DOA. I think, even though it's a cover, I'm kind of surprised that they have You Really Got Me so low. I would have figured that would have been like top 20, maybe even top 10. But they slid it down the list. I mean, there's really, at this point, this is all great stuff. I don't know, it's going to be a lot, my list is going to be a lot different, but these are all great songs. I really can't complain. Number 20, Jamie's Crying. Number 19, Feel Your Love Tonight. Number 18, Ice Cream Man. 17, Jump. 16, Romeo Delight. 15, On Fire. 14, Atomic Punk. 13, Dance the Night Away. 12, In the Cradle Will Rock. And 11, Drop Dead Legs. I'm surprised they have Jump down here. I would have thought Jump would have been in the top 10, maybe even number 1, just because it was one of their biggest hits. But they got it down here. Maybe they're holding the synthesizers against it. I don't know, but either way, it's a great song. A lot of VH1 tracks are kind of in this chunk here as well. Kind of surprised they have Romeo Delight in the top 20, but I love it because that's an awesome track. Yeah, and Drop Dead Legs made it all the way up to number 11. That's the best song other than the top 10. That's the next best track to them. So let's go into the top 10 and see what they got here. Number 10, Ain't Talking About Love. All right, I'm surprised that Ain't Talking About Love ain't like, I kind of figured that would maybe even be number 1 or 2. Not surprised it's in the top 10, but maybe a little surprised that it is number 10. Number 9, we have Somebody Get Me a Doctor. I love that song. I'm kind of surprised they put it in the top 10, but I'm glad they did. That track that's a banger from VH2. I love that one. Number 8, Running with the Devil. Kind of figured that would be up here. Thought maybe it would be number 1, but I don't know. Sometimes you can never tell with Running with the Devil where that's going to land. Oh, number 7 is I'm the One. I didn't even realize that one hasn't been mentioned yet. That is a great song. I love I'm the One. Aside from Little Dreamer, I think that and I'm the One are like the two most underrated songs on VH1. I'm the One is so freaking awesome. I'm kind of surprised they have it up this high and above Jump and Running with the Devil. And what else do we have here? Ain't Talking About Love. I'm surprised it's over Ain't Talking About Love. That's awesome though. I love that song. Number 6, Hot for Teacher. Okay, so they're knocking that big hit out of the way. Number 5, Panama. I love Panama. Some people are sick of the hits, especially the 1984 hits. It seems like a lot of people get a little burnout on. I'm not. I still love all 3 of them, and I love Panama. Love Panama. Number 5. Oh no, it's freezing up on me here. Oh snap, something went wrong. Alright, let me reload the page. This is suspenseful now. We got to number 5 and then the page crashed. Alright, let's scroll down here. So what are the 4 songs that are left? Eruption is left. Unchained is left. Mean Street is left. And what else didn't we get to? Panama's 5. Okay, let's see here. Now we're back on track. Number 4 is Mean Street. Kind of surprised that they have Mean Street that high. Because it wasn't necessarily like a big hit the way that Jump or Panama or Ain't Talking About Love were, but that's a big fan favorite, and it kicks off their most underrated album. So I'm kind of surprised they put. I figured Mean Street would be toward the top. I'm surprised that maybe they have it this high. Happy though. I love Mean Street. Number 3 is Eruption. Okay, so Eruption is not going to be number 1. Oh, that's the song that hasn't come up yet. Number 2 is Everybody Wants Some. How about that? That's a big fan favorite too. I'm surprised that they put it number 2. It's a great song. I figured it would have been toward the top of the list, but I'm surprised they put it all the way up at number 2. And that leaves number 1 to be Unchained. It's Unchained is kind of a surprising, but not a surprising pick at the same time. I would have thought maybe they would have gone with a more obvious hit like Ain't Talking About Love, Eruption, Running with the Devil, or one of the 1984 hits, Jump, Panama, Hot for Teacher. But like Unchained would have been like my next guest on the list because that is a big time fan favorite, and so many people regard that as Van Halen's best song. So I'm surprised, but I'm not surprised that Unchained is number 1. But like I said, you can't go wrong either way because they're all awesome. And I'm gonna post my own ranking, which is gonna be, aside from like those bottom couple, which will be pretty close to the same. The rest of my list is way different than theirs, but like I said, it's all incredible stuff because Van Halen is just that awesome. So if you like this kind of content, please give me a thumbs up, subscribe to my channel for more videos like this in the future, and keep your eye out for my ranking of the 75 David Lee Roth era Van Halen songs, and I will catch you then.